I think like the first time I really struggled to say something, so I had to write a song about it, was when I was involved in like the County Lines links. When I was maybe like 16 or 17. It was a struggle because I felt like I couldn't talk about it with my parents or I'd be judged for it. So I was in a very restricted position where I felt very alone. So I think that song comes from heart more than anything else. I think it's probably the first song that probably had real meaning behind it as well. I think.
What does that mean to you?
What does it mean to me? I think it means a lot, and I think it means even more the fact that so many people have related to it in their own ways. Because for me, of course, it's such a dark place to be in that song, because it was literally a place where I physically felt like I couldn't get out, I couldn't escape. I had to move to a new place to physically escape it. So the fact that other people that can now relate to that in their own ways and struggles, it might not even be involved with County Lines, but they can relate to it in their own dark place, is healing for people. That's a real special thing, I think.
So how has your relationship with your own voice as an instrument started from when you were young to where you are now?
I think like when I was younger, it was me trying to almost just fit in with what was going on and what people might want to hear or what I think people would want to hear. To now, I think it's more stuff that's actually going on in my life, or stuff that actually genuinely affects me in a certain way, and it's me trying to, take that out, or show it in a not necessarily a positive light always, but like trying to like express it so it's not always on my shoulders, maybe.
I like that. What is that truth that you weren't prepared to face in the past, but now you're speaking about now?
I think in the past I wanted people just to hear me, so I did anything for people to hear me, whether it was writing provocative things or just to get out in front of people. Now I think the truth is almost writing stuff that actually means something, so it's either through my adoption, or it's through growing up, or it's through my own struggles, or almost looking back and holding accountability for things, I think. But writing that into like music as a way of expressing that, rather than just it just staying on me, you know what I mean?
Is there anything that particularly comes to mind?
I think like for a long time I blamed like growing up on my parents. I was very angry when I was younger about like I felt like they weren't there for me, and looking back I feel spiteful for that, because they were there for me, but like they were also struggling too. I wasn't easy, and I think like holding accountability, it's very hard to have those conversations, so to write music about it, for me at least, is a lot easier.
I think that's really lovely. So is there any particular moments in this almost year hiatus of this development, this change, this evolution of who you are, this informed new songs, new music, new moments?
I think in the last year I've been very experimental. I've tried out a lot of different things, a lot of different writing, a lot of different music, sort of threw a lot of shit at the wall and seeing what stuck, but I think like...
Does that matter though?
I don't think it matters necessarily, but I think just constantly evolving and bettering yourself, that matters, you know what I mean? So like constantly, and I think a lot more accountability now, I think not necessarily blame people in the past, but I always wanted a reason for why something wasn't working, and now it's just like living in the moment and taking a day as it comes. I think that's the main thing, yeah.
Is there a song in the catalogue that we've been singing, playing for years that feels different now?
Yeah, there is actually. I think the obvious one would be County Lines, but I think the one that I'd go for actually would be Bloodstream.
Why?
I think like when I first wrote it, it was actually quite an immature song. I used to say on stage, this song's about drugs, and like just sing it, but like looking back I think it's not just about drugs, I think it's about growing up and in that era of time, almost like not seeing it for what it is, you know what I mean? And now looking back and realising it's almost got like a nostalgia on it. I really enjoy playing that song, I really enjoy it.
And you can almost see how not only has that changed how you look at life, but also for fans.
Yeah.
Is there any particular moment that fans have come up to you or Josh or me and have said something that makes you change how you look at a song?
Yeah, totally. Like, I've had a few special moments with songs. A weird one that, to be fair, we haven't played for a while, but we're going to be playing it again very soon. My Therapist, that one a lot. Fans will come up to us, especially when we were starting properly the touring circuit back in like 2022, 2023. People would come up and they would say some absolute, real personal shit about that song of how it affected them. I think Slaughtered Lamb was a weird one. There was maybe like 50 people at the gig or whatever, and two girls came up afterwards. I think you'll remember this time, and they came up and they were telling us about how it was awful. This girl had like almost like ended her life, and she was saying how much that song had basically moved her. And that's so hard to comprehend, that a 2.5 minute song that you wrote in your bedroom could really do something so powerful for someone. I think that was special. I never thought I'd stop music completely, but I so almost gave up. I remember me and Josh, we had so many conversations on the phone where I was just real down about it, like why is it almost not working, and I feel like it's so easy just to beat yourself up and just look at the shit, but also not look at the positives of it, you know what I mean? And I think like coming back with a fresh head now, with this sort of like reunion comeback show, I think it's gonna be fucking special, because the magic's gonna be back, man. it's gonna be fun. I can't wait to play these songs in their glory, also play some new stuff, and just bring that complete energy, you know, that electricness back to a room. It's so exciting, and I just hope people don't miss it. I can't wait, generally.
Calm down again. I can see you doing your thing. Just take a moment to breathe. These weren't going to be easy questions.
Yeah, man.
My battery's about to go. Okay. You want to put a pause on it, and then